The Goo Goo Dolls are back home in Buffalo this weekend for a big concert at KeyBank Center. Right now, I am joined by the frontmen themselves to talk about this big show and all things that come with it. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Hello.
Nice to be here with you.
Welcome home. Of course, this is your first time back at KeyBank Center in almost 20 years. And I know so many people recall that iconic moment, July 4th, 2004, right outside Buffalo City Hall. That rain pouring down on you, right? Every city, every venue, every show has something special about it, right? And of course, other than this being home for you, what makes Western New York, the Queen City, so special?
I mean, I'm just excited because of the way the city just is reinventing itself, and it's becoming a desirable location that people want to come to. People are moving out of bigger cities to come to cities like Buffalo because it's a better quality of life, quite honestly.
And Robby, you actually, I'm going to call you out here. You said this may be the best tour you've done in decades.
Well, we were off for 2 years, and I really underestimated the energy that I get from these experiences, and I think the crowds are feeling that too right now. I think they really feel excited to be out and excited to be in a group and sharing the whole experience together. So yeah, this has been a great one.
And you were actually able to take some time too and create some music and bring that here on this tour, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, during the pandemic, it was sort of having this kind of existential anxiety attack, like what's going to happen, where are we going to be, are we ever going to be able to go out and play again, and then all these things sort of weigh in your head, and then you sit down at a piano or with a guitar and you do the work and kind of work your way through it, and that seems to be a loose sort of thread that runs through the new album. And so it's been an interesting trip. It's like sometimes it feels like we're all waking up from some fever dream, like what was that? What happened?
And then we were just talking, throw the cold temperatures in too, adding to the grogginess. So Robby, of course, you founded Music is Art, right? And I think you could both speak on this. You remember those days as a young, hungry artist getting your start. What do you think about, just the local music scene here in Buffalo?
There's always been a great music scene here. I think it's harder to get. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I think it's harder to get people into clubs to see bands that they don't know right now. So, I think it's a difficult time for that type of thing, but I think the pandemic gave people a lot of time to, write and, just do creative things for themselves. So I think we're seeing the fruits of that right now, I think.
Yeah, when you talk about too, getting a start. When you look at just the Goo Goo Dolls in its whole, you widen the lens and you see how you started, where you are now, everything in between, that evolution. When you look kind of toward its future, what's that inspiration? What's your muse? What do you see next?
I mean, you know what? It'll become very obvious when it's time to stop. So, and it's not, I don't see it yet.
That's not what I was alluding to either.
Okay.
Just keep going, being able to do something new, right? As just the music itself evolves, right?
Well, it's like, if you're doing the work, it's like you're going to evolve as it goes on. So I don't know where it's going to be, but this is all I've really done since I was like 19, so.
Right.
So.
All right, now big show tomorrow night, big show Saturday here at KeyBank. Of course, fans are going to expect, the classics and, all the new music you guys have coming out. What should they really look forward to? What do you have ready for them without giving it all away?
Oh, God. It's just like a big rock show. It's just a big rock show. There's like lots of lights and stuff going on. And it's like being able to connect with the audience. It's like, my thing is I want people to sing as much as possible because it's like I think it's good for all of us. Like we're finally able to get a big group of people together in one place this year after not being able to do that for almost 3 years. So to do that and have everybody packed together in one place. And we all have one thing in common. We all love the music. So, I think it's something that uplifts people.
Yeah, and everyone's sharing in on that one
the
Right.
experience.
all the other
right?
differences aside,
Yeah.
you know, here's one thing we have in common. Let's start here.
Now
Yeah.
more than ever, too.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So let's wrap with this. Being that you're both Buffalo natives, you're back home, whether it's a food, drink, venue, event, favorite Buffalo staple? Both. Whoever wants to go first. I know it could be a loaded question.
Wow, you know, I mean,
Things you can't get anywhere else that you've been missing.
you can't get Bocce's pizza anywhere
Ooh,
else.
that's a good one.
That's a good one. And you know, and you know, Gabriel's Gate is an amazing place, and I mean, there's so many great places to eat and hang out, and you know, and it's just such a cool vibe here in the city.
Yeah.
You know, it's like so many clever, you know, and intelligent ideas going on, and how people are really becoming these great entrepreneurs, you know, and you have stuff that is completely unique to this place, which adds to the quality of life.
Truly is so special.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny, Robby, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much. It's going to be such an awesome show. I'm sure people are going to go absolutely crazy Saturday night. Thanks, guys.
So
All
great
right.
to see you.
Thank you.
Well, if you are interested, just go to our website, WIVB.com. We'll have all the information and a link to get tickets. Reporting at KeyBank Center in Buffalo, Jordan Norkus, News 4.